Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
Nana Furi, closing comments.
Yes, thank you. Grandpapa, the call from the Sherrod boss to pass the Public Officers Conduct Bill, minimum content of the bill, but minimum there was special prosecutor or how to prosecute public officers or perceived public officer corruption activities. And Obutum punish people who engage in these practices. Sometimes Ghana so much so that it's not about the emra, or about the systems and the structures here. You're dealing with these matters as a nation in a way oil continues. Grandpapa, the nature of corruption or the activities of corruption is not just the public servant who is sitting in his office, or the person who also goes to induce the public servant, the Obama BB, what push BB through the private sector players, and also what's why Yama Bebre. So to me, it would be unfair that it's only public officers who are engaged in these practices. And I also think there were sufficient laws on the books and our structures. I try to put it together over to this fight against corruption. I think that as a nation, or from the rhetoric of leadership, corruption is what we talk about. Into corruption. At some point, we have to chip away at the process, because corruption cannot just come overnight. And in the public service, there are situations that breed the corruption. Grandpapa, the conditions of work. Grandpapa, still, some public servants officer antiquated typewriters if you are from 19 kujuhu. Osiwa wabona Eric. In the day of technology, or in the times of technology,
that's the sound of a really old typewriter.
Oh yes, Grandpapa. Now then there's the other side. So there, a computer, it's desktop computer. Wakatown. It is covered. Wakatown for about 6 months. When you cover if you want that, and the computer needs you. And so kutane long hand paper no ye ni bibiana we are that come a secretary in the on type when you also computers in him. Not there some of the skills now also here to do the work also new. And to Grandpa, we need to retrain the public service we meet one mandate. Then we need to also make the public service smaller. Grandpa, there are institutions of state where and the subvented agencies if we were to them, equip them, and push them, they can fend for themselves. Graphic used to be a good example. They were sent off. They raised their Wankasa internal generated funds, which means better. They have better technology. Your other public service institutions reduce the burden on the government purse. Allow for extra funding other projects and activities you engage in. Into the whole public service, we need to look at it as a totality. And they say you focus on small parts of it now. Sometimes you miss it, the entire total pie. Last week, I make the GN savings loans. You court. Friday, you file your case to the courts. Grandpa, case is very simple. The reliefs in a case are very simple. Yes, you pay the court or review the total number of monies buying the GN savings loans. 1 point independent auditor will be review the quantum of a request buying in terms of what is owed GN savings and loans. Now the court no one make a pronouncement after the investigation is done. Say Yendekawa the decision should stand. But say what the aband the kawa in excess of Mawara Kana, then we're asking the courts to make a decision and to halt the activities of Mawara Kodono. Not one will give back the GN savings to its shareholders. Now you to depositors indicate only a juma into also Wako court or a very, very simple proposition of reliefs in America. If the glove fits, if it fits, take it away. If it does not fit, restore our license. And I already saw the courts of Ghana. A case, a straightforward case, or a fair case. And I think that's the other to why it will be devoid of any other issues, political or otherwise.
When are you filing the case?
We filed it Friday at the Human Rights Courts in Accra. We believe that all parties have been served into China dates number. Now you're tum, you're corner, you're case, you're learned men of this country, they sit at the judiciary. That case near clear. Into all no, you find your maybe I found back on issue ni yes cabinet system ni what's yes car or showing you 30 chakra on fill hole. Yes, you're enough for fill hole. If the court no appoint independent auditors to review your case. Oh yeah. Your pomocho on fire as a man, na juma, na add the value to your depositors.
I'm sure they'll be
oh, Grandpapa, we have firm belief.
Okay.
We have firm belief in our judicial system. Because the court of public opinion, there sometimes and but in the court of law, it deals with documents and proofs. And what you think or what should be or margin and pay and pay court of law dealing with facts. Into only I present to the Human Rights Court in Accra as of Friday.
As of Friday, I will trim here.
Yes, sir. As of Friday.
I see. Well, we'll leave the courts to decide.
This FM 104.3. Who to meet